Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Free Hammers. It's Luke here. Bit of a reflection video. Obviously there's not much going on in terms of West Ham. Obviously we're not on the pitch at the moment because of the international break that most of us hate. I can't stand it. And I thought, you know, it's a good chance to look back on what's been so far and pick out my top 5 performances that I've enjoyed so far of West Ham. Obviously there's only, what, 14, 15 games, include the European games, include the cup games in there. But I like to have a look back and see whether you agree with me and see what you think. I've got a top 5. They sort of go in order, really, in terms of, you know, the one that's in 5th is the most furthest away, and the one that's in 1st is probably the most current one, because each one has shown a different level of progression and a different style of winning. In at number 5 was the Leicester game, 4-1. Reason being, Leicester are a team that we're constantly compared to. Leicester are a team that I've always looked at and gone, why can't West Ham do that? Why can't West Ham be, you know, in and around that top 6 all the time, be competitive, get good players in? You know, a game that was our first sort of test of the season in terms of, was last season a fluke? The fans are back in. Are we going to push on and really, you know, go again? And I think that result of 4-1 against Leicester, a really good Leicester team, a really fantastic performance as well. Like, we were really, really on top form in that game. It's got to be in there. It's got to be in there. You know, if anything, you know, for now at least in this start of the season, teams are looking and going, why can't we be like West Ham? You know, usually it's us going, oh, why can't we be like Everton? Oh, why can't we be like Leicester? And for once, teams are looking going, oh, West Ham are doing well, and that was the start of this process this season. In at number 4 was the Zagreb game. 2-0 win against Zagreb. Unbelievable. You know, after all the years of just missing out and terrible performances against Astragugu 2 years in a row. You know, big away game, first game in the group stage. And, you know, most West Ham fans looked at, you know, when we qualified, was like, just want a group, just want a day out. You know, we was looking forward to maybe, you know, pulling out a Napoli, pulling out a Marseille, and it would have been a tough group, but, you know, take it on the chin, we got a few European days out. When the group was announced, you know, we sat there and went, you know what, if West Ham turn up, we've got a chance. And to announce herself like that, and the goal that Declan Rice scored in that game, it's got to be my number 4. Just a brilliant night. I was so proud of the boys, you know, so proud to be a West Ham fan. Of that, like, yeah, actually, you know, we look like a good, you know, seasoned European team. And the fact that, you know, we did pull that off, it's got to be in there in my top 5, 100% for this season so far. In at number 3 was the Leeds game. Leeds, tough team to play. You know, give 100%. We'll run and run and run and run and run. We didn't lose our patience in that game, and to get a last-minute winner, just those last-minute winners are so big. You know, they're so important. You know, we've seen we've thrown a couple away with the Noble penalty, the Brentford game as well. All last-minute sort of incidents in games, and you know, to get one of them ourselves was a huge thing. And Leeds, again, a team that the media darling team, I call them. You know, they're really liked, but they're not as good this year. That was a huge win. You know, Ellen Road's a tough place to go. Obviously, we won there last year, but back with fans, you know, it was always going to be a new test. Like, oh, how are Leeds with fans, and can West Ham go again and do it against a team that's going to press and press and press? And we just, our quality just shined through in that game. And it showed a different way of winning. The Leicester game was a blasting. Zagreb was professional victory, and then the Leeds game was a different last-minute work to the end, and just have that little bit extra after they've pressed us. They run out of steam, and we was able to get that winning goal in the last minute of the game. And what a moment that was. Going on. You know, I've missed a few. You guys are going to go to me, oh, Luke, how the hell did you not put the Man City game in, the cup game? How did you not put the Manchester United Old Trafford game in? And how did you not put, as a West Ham fan, the Spurs game? There's 2 others in there that for me were more important and showed me more about how differently we can win. In at number 2 for me, guys, is the Everton game, the 1-0. Goodison Park is a renowned bogey ground for us. For years and years, it's a, oh, that's a loss. That's a loss. And to go there again when Rafa was doing so well with them. And again, pick up that 1-0 win. A great win as well. A great win. Clubs that will be in and around us, you know. If we don't finish top 4, you're going to have Everton and Leicester around us. You know, competing for that top 6 place and the Europa League places next year. And to go and do them and, you know, not concede a goal against Everton. You know, and they was quite rejuvenated at the time and they was playing well. Yes, they didn't have Calvert-Lewin, and I don't think they had Richarlison on the day as well. But it doesn't matter. You can only beat who's in front of you, and to go and beat Everton on that day was just brilliant. I love beating teams like that because they're teams that I've always looked up to. You know, a big game for David Moyes as well, obviously. And Declan Rice on that day was just so good in that game. He was so good. I will give the honourable mention. So the Man City game, obviously amazing, you know, to keep a clean sheet against them, to go through in the cup after beating Manchester United in the round before. 2 games at once there I can talk about. The Man United game at Old Trafford was just a brilliant professional performance, and again showed a different thing because we was able to play like that. Dawson and Diops were playing, and Lanzini's, and you know, just different players have all stepped up at the right time and delivered on the pitch. It's not down to that. It's not straight up that first 11 that, you know, we can all pick. You know, Benrahma, Fornals, Bowen, Antonio, Souček, Rice, Ogbonna, Zuma, Soufal, Cresswell and Fabianski. No, there's more than that. There's Ariolas that's had absolute worldies in the Man City games. There's Ben Johnson that's come through and been absolutely immense in the Tottenham games and the Liverpool game. You know, Zuma's come in. Dawson, whenever he's played, has been brilliant. Diop's had his games this season as well. So, you know, there's so many good performances. It's really hard to pick just one. But the one I have to pick is on Sunday, the West Ham Liverpool game, the 3-2. This was, you know, every week it seems, oh, this is the test. You know, that the Man United Cup games, that's the test. The Tottenham game, that's the test. The Leicester game, that's the test. The Everton game, that's the test. Liverpool was we've arrived. It was like a real statement victory. It was hard working, it was gritty, it was counter-attacking, there was a plan. Ben Johnson was incredible in that game. Benrahma, unbelievable. Fornals, Antonio, Zuma, all just knew exactly what they're doing. The coaching is so well done now at West Ham. You can tell that every single player knows exactly what they're doing to deliver a performance like that. We believed it. We went, you know what? No, we're going for it. Went 1-0 up. Great, you know, great, well-planned set pieces. Every time we get a set piece in that game, it looked like it was going to be a penalty. Liverpool didn't know how to live with us. You know, a lot of Liverpool fans have been quite bitter, saying, you know, oh, all you did was sit back and counter-attack. Well, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do against you? Just let you play free, fluid football and tear us a new one? No, we have to come up with something that can defeat your system. And we did. On our day, we did. Did we get a bit of luck? Maybe the Cresswell's a bit of luck. I don't know. It depends what you guys think. You know, like, you get some, you lose some. They've had luck against us. We remember one with a Mane goal, and I think Milner was offside, or was it a Milner goal and Mane was offside? There's one with Salah when he dived for the penalty a couple of years ago. They've had a lot of luck as well over their times, and it was time for us to get our opportunity. And to win like that is a huge statement, you know. Usually West Ham get to a point in a season and they have that big game where it's, oh, if we win that one, we can go 6th, or win that one, we go 4th. This one was a, win this one, we go joint 2nd. Obviously we're 3rd, but we go joint 2nd on points. And really solidify a little bit of a gap between ourselves and, you know, the chasing pack, which is something for years we've not done. So this is a new West Ham, and I'm really enjoying it. Hope, you know, my list changes in the next 10 when I do another one. Hopefully the Chelsea game is another one, and we've got Man City coming up again. Hopefully I can say some more games and add even more. But yeah, that's mine. That's my current top 5. Let me know what your guys, you girls, let me know what your top 5 currently is. It's been an absolute joy this season so far. Yeah, let's enjoy it, guys. Hopefully some really exciting times ahead this year. Yeah, till next time, guys. Hit that subscribe button. I think we're only about 5 away from 3,600. It's really, really, really amazing stuff. Comment along, hit the like button. Until next time, come in your irons, keep believing. Let's go.